Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Janelle, and this week I thought it'd be fun to do a video and do some little old wise tales of boy or girl and to see if they end up being right. Because I had my, I guess it would be third ultrasound, and we could find out the gender of the baby, and the answer is in the sealed envelope that Adam and I have both not opened, because they do seal it. It's like they don't even allow someone to secretly peek and like put it back. Like if it's open, you will tell that this is open. So it is hidden in here, and we are actually waiting until Sunday when we have some family over. It is currently, what day is today right now? I think it's like Wednesday evening. So we had a few more days to wait, and like I said, we're just having some family over. I have this really cool gender reveal idea that I want to do. So I figured might as well have some family over and kind of do it that way, and we're all find out together. But actually we don't know, because we might end up opening this before and like have our own little moment with it and then do the family thing after, and that'll be a surprise for them. I am still unsure, and I got about 3-4 days to decide what I want to do, but in other words, the answer is in here. And even when you hold up to the light, you can't see. It is on like thick paper. They got this stuff down pat, and you can't peek. I went on Pinterest and I found this little like chart that tells you a few different options and then like if it's boy or girl. So I figured we could go through them and I'll check them off and see which ones were, I guess like which one it is, if it leans more towards boy or girl, and see where we're at. Okay, you can't sit up there. Okay, you come back here. You lay in this. He loves my pregnancy pillow, because it has like, it's like that U C shape thing, so it like hugs up both sides. So he loves it, but he's circling on top of, no, he's going on top of my pillow. He knows he's not allowed there. You can lay in here. There you go. Let's figure out this little chart and what way we're leaning towards, boy or girl. And first of all, I know everyone's going to ask, do you have a preference? Do you want a boy? Do you want a girl? What are you leaning towards? And honestly, I really do not have a preference. This is our first child. It just doesn't matter. All I want is a healthy baby, and that is what I want. I don't really know. I think I'm leaning towards boy, just maybe because everyone keeps telling me I'm having a boy, but in the end, I really don't care if it's a boy or a girl. So let's get into this chart. This took me a little while because I just looked at the chart. I didn't really like look through it all completely. And the first one says Chinese calendar. And I didn't even know that was something. So I had to Google Chinese calendar, boy or girl 2019. So I'll put a link for that down below as well if you guys are curious, because I didn't know that was a thing. But when I go onto the chart, so we'll say, it says month of conception, that was Feb. And then the age of the mother, that is 32. So it says girl. So that is 1 point for girl. Whew. I figured I should keep a tally of this because I'll start it on the screen obviously for you guys, but for me, I'm just going to get to the end and be like, what did I pick? So we're going to keep a boy and girl tally. 1 point for girl. Second one, baby's heart rate. So like I said, I just had another ultrasound on Monday, and they said the baby's heart rate was 152. So that means it is above 140, so that is another point for girl. Mom's cravings, sweet, salty. That's hard to say, but like, I mean, I love salty food before. I was never much of a sweet person, but like, I'm definitely finding myself, like, the other day I just bought a chocolate bar when I was at Dollarama buying some stuff. So we're going to go with sweet on this one because, yeah, I've been eating more chocolate and like cupcakes and stuff when I see them than I normally do. So that is another point for girl. Morning sickness, yes or no? Luckily, I had no morning sickness, so that is 1 point for boy. Okay, that is a lie. I had a few days, like I remember one really bad day I had morning sickness, but like overall those like horror stories and all that you hear people like every single day throughout the whole day, all that with morning sickness, I didn't have any of that, so we're sticking with no on that answer. Dad's weight, gain or maintain? I'd say he's pretty much maintained. Adam's actually got a lot healthier with his diet lately, so that is another point for boy. Mom's emotions, moody or happy? This will probably depend who you're talking to. For me, I'd say I've been pretty good. Like, I haven't really been that crazy. I probably had like one meltdown so far, but overall, I'd say I've been pretty happy. But like, I'm sure if you talk to Adam, he'd be like, she's so married. So, but he's not here right now. So we're going with my answer, and that is happy, and that is another point for boy. Mom's skin, problems or glowing? We are going with problems on this one, so that is another point for girl. And I'm saying that because I usually don't have a lot of skin problems, but recently I found, I don't know if it was due to the pregnancy, but I had all these like red bumps and red irritation on my skin all down here, kind of like a rosacea type of thing. So I had to go to my doctor and get that looked at. So we're definitely saying problems with that because that usually does not happen. Headaches, no or yes? Yes. I have never experienced migraines before until getting pregnant. And man, I am so sorry for the people out there who get them on a regular basis. They are freaking terrible. I've never experienced that before. Like, you just want to curl up in a ball and just like lay there. I just did not know what to do. So that is a definite yes and another check mark for a boy. Carrying, high or low? I have no idea. It's just like, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna come back to that, and I'm gonna do like a little poll thing on Instagram and like ask some people, and then I'll come back and answer that question as I'm editing this video because I have nothing to compare to and I really have no idea. So I'll get back to you on that one. Well, I guess I'm leaving it blank, but then we'll see at the end. Dreams, girl or boy? I haven't had dreams either way with like it being a girl or boy. I haven't had any like kind of like baby like intuition dreams or anything like that. So I feel like that just has to be crossed off completely. Like, I can't apply that to this questionnaire, I guess we'll call it. Mom's intuition, girl or boy? This is tough as well. I really don't have an idea of what it is. I guess I'm gonna go with boy just because I feel like everyone keeps telling me like, I think you're having a boy, I think you're having a boy. So I think it's just like ingrained in my head more that it's a boy. So we're gonna go another point for boy. You add your current age and your month of conception. So I guess the number, and then if it's odd or even. So 32 and then 2. So we have 34, and that is even. So that is another point for boy. Sleeping side, right or left? I'd probably say more to the right, but like that's hard to say as well because I always just like facing outside of the bed, not like facing in the bed, and that goes right. So, but that is the point. So that is a point for girl. We are 5-6 right now because I don't know the carrying question, but we're gonna figure it out. Nose shape, same or bigger? Same. I don't think my nose has got bigger. I mean, if you guys think my nose has got bigger, please let me know and I'll change the answer. But I'm gonna go with girl now because I feel like my nose hasn't changed. And belly shape, wide or round? I'm back. If you saw that, I had to go look at myself in the mirror because I'm like, what is my belly shape right now? Is it wide or is it round? I'd say it is more round at this point because it's just like going there. It's not really growing out or anything that I've realized. So that is going to be a point for boy. And then I went back and just looked at the high or low because I figured we might as well get like a true thing of this because if I mean right now it's 6 for girl, 7 for boy. So if the other answer ends up being girl, then it's tied. So we don't have a real answer. And how am I going to finish this video? So I just looked and I'd say that I am carrying low, which is boy. Oh, wow. Okay. So that answers the questions. So during these gender predictions that I found on Pinterest, I'll put the link for you guys down below if you want to try them as well. but I got 6 for girl and 8 for boy. So according to this, I am having a boy, and that is kind of what everyone's been telling me as well. So we'll see if everyone's right in about a few days. And the next video I'll be posting will be telling you guys what the gender is and my whole like gender reveal and everything like that. So make sure you're subscribed and everything for that video, because I'm doing it in a really unique way that I found once again on Pinterest. I found everything on Pinterest. Like, where else do people look for things? So I found it on there, and I just really liked the creative idea of this one. I hadn't really seen it before. It's not a smoke bomb. It's not, what other typical ones do people do? The balloons. It's nothing like that. It is something different. You might have seen it before, but I personally have not. And I really like this creative kind of crafty idea. So yeah, so stay tuned. And make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my videos, as I am going on a huge pregnancy journey video thing with a whole bunch of different ideas. So stay tuned for all of those if you're a new mom-to-be, or maybe you just like following this journey. Yeah, just make sure you subscribe and you'll be notified for all the videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.